A very good evening to you from the Military Zone 7 Sports Stadium here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Day 4 of the Predator WPA Men's World 10 Ball. 96 players, all looking for a trophy and a share of the $250,000 prize fund. This is a winner's qualification round between Duong, Quoc, Hoang and Naoyuki. Usual races to 4, best of 3 sets, winner breaks, 30-second shot clock and 1 extension per rack each, of course. It's 10 ball, cool shot. I'm Mark White, and calling the shots with me in the booth is Big Red himself, Eric Orlofsson. Good evening, Eric.
Good evening. Couldn't think of two closely matched players here. Tough to pick a winner. Quoc has the home court advantage, of course.
Yeah, as we expected, a full crowd in for this one. They'll be packing in all the seats for this encounter. Big round. Well, I've got some news from the women's side. Christina to catch has been knocked out by Camille Buhat from the Philippines. So both Fedor and Christina are out. Unbelievable, even before the qualification. You'd never have said that 2 weeks ago.
Bunch of balls jamming up by the right long rail.
Bless you, Eric.
Excuse me.
That's okay.
Oi has the right side of the one here.
No matter who you are, you can't react that quick to a sneeze. It's impossible, Eric. You can't hit the mute button in time. Don't worry about it.
Good opening save from Oi here. I believe it. Yeah, he can only jump at the right side of the one. 2 balls tied up. So there's a bit of jockeying on the 1 ball here. Clip the 8 on the way through.
Yeah, Carlo Bialdo
down on the angle.
Ping Chung are over on table 2. But all the other games available, guys. Yeah, just saying, all the games available on Pro Billiard TV on YouTube. You can choose your match. Naoyuki taking his extension early doors. Does this go, Eric, or is he playing a hookup safety?
Pretty sure he's on a safe here. Oh, wow.
Left himself
a chance
an
at the
ankle with ball in
breakout.
hand. Yeah, didn't quite go. Just caught it a little bit thin. Yeah, I know, Naoyuki. It's a frustrating game sometimes, isn't it, mate? Well, it's unlucky.
Caught the
Played
window.
it pretty well. Very unlucky for Naoyuki there.
I think Quoc can pocket this if he wants. Percentage play is safe behind the 3.
You can guarantee the crowd is going to be very pro Duong, Quoc, Hoang, of course, in his home country. Naoyuki, 42 now. He looks great for 42. Another player, Eric, who maybe you think could have won more. I know he won the Town Max Rack Open in Finland. No, not this year, but last year. beat Francisco Sanchez Ruiz in the final. I was there in Finland commentating on it from the 24/7 club.
Yeah, had that runner-up finish in the World 10-Ball Championships and made it to the semifinals of the U.S. Open recently.
Extension.
Yeah, a bit like Mario. He is kind of, I wouldn't call him a nearly man, but you know what I mean. Maybe could have won more. Does he call the 10 here just in case? 2 ball past the 9.
I would.
And call the 10. Be pretty unfortunate to catch a gap.
10 ball on the pocket.
Yeah, didn't want to make the 10. It was a just in case call. I think there may just be an edge here though.
Yeah, if he does have the right edge, the cue ball's banking behind the 3-4-7 area pretty well.
Played it very nicely. Good opening safety exchanges, Eric, between these two. I'm enjoying it very much. Love a bit of safety. Of course, I love the run-outs too, but there's nothing wrong with a bit of tactical play at the beginning of a rack. A little bit of something for everyone.
4 ball, side pocket.
I wonder how wired this is to the side. He thought it was.
Oh, he's caught a break though. Yeah, Naoyuki will be disappointed when he sees the result. Does have an edge though. A very fine edge.
Yeah, couldn't really get the cue ball wide enough behind the 10 there. Just played a containing safe.
Can you maybe go at the bank here, Eric, and draw back for the 3? Does he go past the 8? It looked like it to me.
Yeah, pretty aggressive, but expect Quoc to come with some aggressive shots overall.
Yeah, I do like his style. Love his technique. Beautiful, smooth cue action. Gets a lot out of the cue ball, Eric, with very, very little effort, which is always a good sign.
Yeah, both these players lean towards finesse and do it very well.
Do you know what Naoyuki's nickname is?
No.
I'll be very impressed if you do know it.
No, I've never heard it.
Sushi Boom. I've never heard it before either, but that's what Wikipedia says, and Wikipedia is never wrong. Huh. As he says with tongue in cheek. Well, this is proving to be a very difficult ball, isn't it, this 2 ball?
Yeah, I believe he's just thick enough to make it, but not much future with the cue ball if he does.
Yeah, that's why he didn't bother. He's left an edge here, though. This will go, Eric.
2 ball on the pocket.
Yeah, he's called it immediately. Gonna try to bend the cue ball forward a little bit, possibly running into the 7.
Oh, we caught the 3. How's that for... Thought the 2 had dropped there. Naoyuki was out of his chair like a bullet train.
Yeah, these players run out so often, we just expect them to make every ball, but undercut that one.
Yeah, Nuki actually reached the 2012 nine-ball semi-final World Championship as well. So he's been very close. Nice little shot there.
Gonna be stuck on the rail a little bit here, but pretty comfortable with the 6.
Maybe play for the side pocket, yeah. So he can cue nicely. Quoc Hoang really is the hero in Vietnam. He's part of the big boom that's going on there now. Pool rooms opening every week, it seems. And when I say pool rooms, big pool rooms, 55 tables, 75 tables, there's one. There's also lots of just small bars that even put a 9-ball table in, a 9-footer. The Vita bar springs to mind. A good friend of mine, Chris Lee, runs the league there. Big league as well in the Vietnam in Ho Chi Minh City. Very natural player, isn't he, Eric?
Yeah, gets through the racks quickly. Just kind of plays on instinct.
I'm sure the very friendly Vietnamese will still give a little round of applause for a job well done for Naoyuki. And of course they do. They appreciate good pool, no matter who's playing it, but they will clap a little bit harder when Duong Quoc Hoang wins a rack. That man there, I promise you that. We're lucky to still have a roof after the last match we saw him playing. Now then, let me tell you about some games going on at the moment, guys. Alex Pagulayan, your man, Eric, from Canada. He's 3-2 up on Marco Toicha. Wojtek Shevchik is 3-1 up on Jonas Magpantai from Philippines. Oliver Shinonoki has taken the first rack against Robbie Capito. Albert J. Manis has already lost the first set to Daniel Maciel from Poland. Aloysius Yap, my pick, is 3-1 up against Jonas Sato Comino. Mark Maggie, remember him, partner of Dennis Grabe in the World Cup of Pool. Mark Castiola leads Mark Maggie by 2 racks to 1. Simon Curao 2-1 up against Lee Van Corteza. Ko To Yong is 2-1 down to Mateusz Schnigoki. Jeffrey DeLuna 3-1 up on Phung Nom Pham. Just Conrad Musician is already a set up against Sun Yi Sun. Gerson Martinez 3-0 down to Wu Kun Lin. Alex Montpellier a rack down to Kledio Kachi. Chinnikov has lost the first set against Ko Pin Yi. And Yipkin Lin trails Shane Van Boning by 1 set. If you want to watch the Shane Van Boning match, it's on table 11. You're welcome to go to YouTube, to the Pro Billiard Series TV page, and all the matches that I just mentioned, guys, they're all available there. Okay, Eric, take it away.
Yeah, big break from Moy. Looks like he's just going to go for the power break. Got a little thin on the 1 here. Congestion over on the left side of the table. Not really possible to get the cue ball all the way back for the 2. If he gets the cue ball just to the right of the side pocket, there's a chance to get behind the stack on the left side. Just got to make sure he's not cutting the 1 over the top right too much in that case. Good shot.
a bit of safety. Oh, he's found the gap though. How many times do we see that? It's a bit awkward here, Eric. You don't really want to push
Yeah,
the two
and
over the
compounded
pocket.
compounded by the fact that the 4 is tied up as well. 4-7.
Yeah, did well to miss the 2 there.
Nice shot.
Well, or is it?
Yeah, and if he can see it, he won't be able to do much with it. Looks like he does have it blocked. 4 balls blocking the 3-rail path here.
2 rails in, Eric. It's all he's got left, isn't it? 2 rails. Referee will have to be on his toes here. On her toes, I should say. I beg your pardon. And she was.
He's opened everything up here. Decision time for Hoang. Because he can play at 100% safe behind the 7-10.
A referee I just mentioned, her name is Coco.
Controlled the speed of the 1 perfectly there. Actually ended up a little unlucky where it'd be tough to get behind the 5 and create distance.
5 ball on the pocket.
Oh, I can hit this ball. Great shot.
Yeah, crowd enjoyed that one.
On the pocket.
Fairly lined up combo. Five ball going down will help the overall run out. It's going to be a bit of problem to get back from the 4 to the 5, but it's gone now. Just going to have to weave his way between the 7-8 back towards the 6. Not much work to do here.
Yeah, the loser of this match isn't out. They have a second chance. This is a winner's side qualification. So the loser will get one more chance. But of course, it's nice to give yourself a day off, isn't it, Eric, if you can?
Yeah, just going into the final 32 with an unbeaten record. And really just avoiding a chance to get eliminated. Those losers' qualification matches are going to be hotly contested. Just run the cue ball through slightly here. Make sure you have an angle drawing back to the left. Frozen 10 ball, so he'll want to be fairly straight on this.
Hold on to them roof rafters. There. The audience are going to try and take it off. He's no frills player, is he? He just does the job, comes here to do a job and gets it done. Yeah, well appreciated by the crowd. So losers qualification already through. Alex Kazakis, Albin Ocean, Bader Alouahadi, Torsten Holman coming through 2-0 against Carl Amorotto earlier on. Raymond Ferron, who's been playing some great stuff also from the Philippines. Jose Alberto Delgado, he's through. He knocked out the guy that knocked Fedor Gorst out yesterday. And listen to this. Mieszko Fortuński, I beg your pardon, 2-0 up against Piers Labutis. Now, I'm not sure who had them. I know Tim de Ruyter chose him as his pick to win. Wasn't that you as well, Eric?
I went with Shane after in the first round. He's playing his winner's qualification match right now.
Dennis Grabet, 2-1 over Darren Appleton. Filler, who we saw earlier on this table, also Matikainen, Luka Min. Excellent catchy as well, going through against Radislav Babica. Marco Spitsky beating Mario He 2-0. That's a bit of a shock, Eric, that one.
Yeah, Marco struggled a little bit in his first round match, making a strong comeback.
10 ball corner pocket.
Shot there. Small chance at kicking this in. We'll have to judge it all the way off the short rail and back.
Quite a strange call he made there, the 10 ball. It was a just in case, of course. He thought the 1 ball was going to hit the 10, I'm sure.
1 ball corner pocket.
Is he going 2 rails here, Eric?
I
Just
would.
catch the second rail.
Got to hit it with a fair bit of speed too if you want. Well, I guess you could run into the 4 and maybe get on the 2.
Wow.
Well, look at this though, the 3 and the 4. Did they get tied up with a 9?
Yeah, they got closer together.
Yeah, look at that 3-9. Very, very close. Ball in hand for Nukioi.
He had a look at it into the bottom right. Seems pretty comfortable with shooting it there.
He's just coming round for second inspection, as it were.
A little short of pace here. Definitely can't hold it.
Corner pocket.
Could draw underneath the 6 and spin back towards the 4. Oh, did try something creative there, 2 ways. Good shot.
Yeah, very inventive, wasn't it? Called 3, knowing he'd be on the 4, but also knew if he missed it, it'd be behind the 4. Duong Quoc Hoang.
Three ball corner pocket.
Created some distance. Looks like it's going to lay up over the top right. Cue ball might be just playing through to the short rail. If it is, it's still going to hit the 7 on the way back. Oh, look at this. Avoided it. Great shot.
Yeah, just the slightest of brushes with the 7. So he's kept shape on this 4 ball. For those of you wondering where Carlo Biardo is, he's over on table 2, guys, up against Koping Chung. I do miss being live at these events, if it's only to give a quick interview with Naoyuki is always great fun.
Yeah, you can type his name into YouTube and maybe along with interviews in the search bar. Gonna be in for some good entertainment, that's for sure.
Snatched at that one a little bit.
What?
Wasn't as smooth as he normally is. Here a big whoa.
Chịu bia rồi. Đánh kinh thế.
Decent ways out, actually, Mark.
Trưởng gì vậy?
Thought
Vâng,
he was
một
just
cú đảo phê anh
close
em
to
ạ.
it.
Quái vật rồi.
Speed kept it up, but really just
He
missed his
crazy.
mark there.
Crazy. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm not sure what's happening, guys.
Em nào vào cứu anh Nam cái đi. Đánh kinh thế.
We've got some other commentary coming through. They're trying to steal our limelight. We're going to find out what's wrong, guys.
Tiếp
We'll
tục
be
đi
back
để
very, very soon.
thể hiện đi. Ông định làm gì nữa, ông làm nốt đi. Có cả cái đường đấy. Phai anh em ạ.
Yeah, nicely on this 9 ball.
Nine ball side pocket.
Taking nicely to the 10. Is he banking it, Eric? I didn't see what he called, actually. No.
Yeah, to slow the cue ball down with a bit of drag there.
Their man is in front. Get ready. Referee just reminding players, don't touch the balls until the cue ball's stopped. It would be a foul. That's the last thing you'd want to do after working so hard to win a rack, to give it away just like that. Bit of a snatchy stroke, I thought there, Eric. I don't know what you thought there.
Yeah, if there's any critique in his game, he does get quick on the forward stroke sometimes. It's because his backstroke is shorter. Looks pretty calm about it.
Yeah, most of the best players have got great temperament, haven't they? Sushi Boom. I always used to call him the Japanese Joker. I thought that was a good nickname for him.
It's a good
I
one.
haven't heard back from... I'm afraid I haven't heard back from Mohammed Sufi regarding your Syrian sidewinder, though, Eric. I'll just remind him after the tournament's over. I don't want to bother him during the tournament. And he lost as well this morning, so I'm definitely not going to contact him.
Quoc tried this break in the first round match that I saw him in. Little unconventional.
Yeah, I was with you at the time, I remember. Before Rayla went in, Eric. It's pleased the locals.
No shot on the 1. Yeah, hit it nice and square there. The 4-railer will go a little more often when you hit it from the middle, yeah. Tough to pop the cue ball when you're off the back rail like that.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Eric, will he risk because the push out's so awkward here, would he risk the rail first? And he is.
One ball corner pocket.
Yeah, I think it's as
Yeah,
good
he
as any
likes these-
push out he could do.
Yeah, he's not afraid to shoot a little more aggressively in spots.
He's done all the necessary measuring. Let's see if the physics work. Not this time, although he has played it in such a way that he might get some cover if he missed it.
Pocket.
Going at the bank here, I think.
Oh, this is smart. This is very smart.
Yeah, both players playing both sides of the shot, particularly there. Would have hit it at higher speed if he didn't know there was a two-way element involved with hitting at lower speed.
One ball corner pocket. Foul.
A little unlucky there to catch the point, but also a little misjudged. He would have been trying to go before the side pocket. Hit it with some draw, just kind of tightened up on him. Always looking to see what he has on the 3 here. Looks okay into the right middle. Slightly too much angle to hold, but I believe he'll be able to.
Yeah, he's fine. Can break open the 8 and the 10 at the same time, which is handy, and stay on the 4. Oh,
no.
I don't know why he's played it with draw. Why did he play it with draw?
I agree, Mark.
he could've just-
I mean, he still would. Yeah,
I don't
still would have
understand that
separated
shot
the 8
at
from
all.
the 10.
Yeah, and he's definitely going to be on the 4.
He was trying to get straighter on the 4. Felt like if he drew it, just never expected this to happen. But the safer shot was definitely following it.
Oh, he's going for the jump in the side. It's not too difficult. It's pretty good with the short cue, Naoyuki. Didn't waste any time playing it, did he? And a
Recovery.
lovely bump on the 5 as well. Played it so quick, Eric.
Yeah, he looks kind of in a hyper mood here, like he's gonna get through the racks quickly.
Yeah, complete contrast to Duong, of course. The Martian hasn't quite landed just yet. Although 2-1 up, hasn't played the greatest just yet. But I can see this, a slow burner, Eric, turning into an absolute blast of a match. I really can.
Yeah, they're neck and neck so far. And I'll rarely say that. I'll just pick a favorite on what I think, but I couldn't really pick one here.
No, it's very, very open, I think. Just the way Naoyuki plays. He's certainly going to be more attacking than Duong. He's going to take more risks, shall we say. That's just the kind of guy he is. Very, very fidgety and walks around the table fast.
Pocket.
Just find everything he does is interesting, even when he chalks his cue, the little expression that he pulls on his face. Great entertainment. I see your wife's been cooking you for some lovely meals, Eric. I mean, are you a sushi fan, though? Do you ever have a little bit of sushi?
I'm actually not. I do like teppanyaki. Like Japanese food overall, but not the sushi. Not the sushi as much.
Oh, I love a bit of sushi with some wasabi and soy sauce. Oh, making myself hungry right now. So all square, 2-2. Now referee Coco racking the balls for us. Thank you, Coco. Might have a cup of cocoa before bed tonight, actually. That's a nighttime drink where I'm from, Eric. Cocoa. Hot chocolate.
He's really going all out on the break. Got a lot of action there. Ball's just going near pockets, but not in.
Look at the 5,
Rare to have
6, 9 and 8. Just look at that over by that right-hand corner, Eric. It's a right mess. He did it. That man there.
Yeah. Rare to have a cluster so far up table. There's not going to be any caroms available there either.
Just wondering if he can make the 1, 2, up for the 3, get on the 4 and blast into them with this kind of angle that he's got now, Eric, on the 4 when he gets to the 4.
Yeah,
Just
I think it has to be the 4.
Out.
Typically, you'd want to take care of it earlier, but any of the earlier balls aren't going to lead you onto the next ball.
Yeah, the 3's no good for it, is it? Certainly the 2 isn't. Now, can he get the angle on the 4 ball? He has got the angle maybe now to do it, but you can't risk it, can you? I think it's too straight anyway.
Yeah, I think straight back draw here, trying to get to that area you were talking about.
Yeah, wants it right on that top rail where we look now. Left-hand side rail as we look from this angle. Yeah, just on the rail before the side pocket would be great. You're going to have to, you'd be very unlucky not to have a look at the 5, Eric, at least. He doesn't like something, though. I think he's just a little bit straight either way. Oh, he hasn't got that. He's dead straight on it. Didn't want it there.
Yeah. Just didn't like the drawing angle there.
What about crossing over the 4, Eric, and opening them up with the 4, playing a safety down behind the 10? Or the 7?
Yeah, could play. He's looking at maybe caroming off the 5 and getting into the top side of the 9. I don't know why else he would be on that angle. I guess there is a piece sticking out on to the right of the 6.
Yeah, there is. Well, this would be very nice. Needs to shave the 5 ball. Calls the 9, Eric. Well, this is going to be interesting. Missed it and scratched. Oh, the only good thing is, didn't open up the 6-9.
Yeah, I wonder if you get below it, if you can create an angle into the 9.
Didn't really
Tough to get
close
actually.
to it.
Yeah, cue ball kind of bent on him there.
Nine ball corner pocket.
Has a quick idea of what he's going to do with the 6 here. Yeah, just going to lay over the corner. Advantage Joy now.
Yeah, just a little bit of emotion showing on Duong Quoc Hoang's face after missing that. Kind of put his head in his hand. It was the shot before that caused the trouble.
Oh, yes.
Didn't get on the 4
Yeah,
correctly,
just got
did he?
Yeah, just got on a bit of an unfortunate angle. Forced to play a stun follow. Always tough to control those exactly. Boy, looking good here. Just the one slip up on the 6 in rack number 2.
10 ball corner pocket.
So slight advantage to Naoyuki on the hill. Somebody else on the hill, Mark Maggie, in his match against Mark Estiola from the Philippines. 3-2 up there, the Estonian. Aloysius Schaap has taken the first set and he's 2 racks up in the second against Jonas Salto Comino. Daniel Maciel already through against Albert J. Manis. Oliver Sznolnoki on the hill against Robbie Capito, 3-1 in their first set. Wojtek Szewczyk 1 set up and 3-0 up against Jonas Magpantai from the Philippines. Marco Toicha has taken the first set against Alex Pagulayan. And Ko Ping Chung just starting out against Carlo Biardo. Ko Ping Chung has taken the first rack in that one. Simon Corral is 3-3 in the first set with Lee Van Corteza. Jeffrey DeLuna a set up and 1-1 in the second. Conrad Musician a set up but 3-1 down in the second set there. Back to this one then. Oi breaking off, giving it all the beans. Makes the one in the side. 2, not really. The expression
Cross-bank
from Oi
opportunity
says
if
it
he
all.
wants it.
I didn't know if the brown 7 covered it, Eric, but he obviously passed. Yeah, well past it. Would you be going for this? Bit of traffic to contend with.
I think the cue ball can play around the 10. It's a little close to the rail. Yeah, he has called it. The one
Yeah, I think
thing you'd be worried about here is the cue ball running into the 10. That's what he's looking at.
Yeah, I thought the
on
angle
second
of this,
look,
the angle that the cue ball normally takes off of this type of shot is it goes near the pocket where the 2's going to be going in, this side pocket at the bottom. So maybe you can get between the 6 and the 7. I caught the 7.
Yeah, cue ball was playing further to the left than I first realized, so was kind of forced to run into something. Took a chance, didn't quite work out.
Yeah, nice bank though, Eric. Nice bank.
Wanted to get right in behind the 8 there, not quite. There's always so many options when the safe happens from a ball in the middle of the table. You can go either way with the cue ball. Just kind of depends where the blockers are.
Extension.
He's going to try to cut the 3 thinly and line it up with the 5-9. $5-10, pardon me.
15 seconds remaining. Oh, this was well thought out. Beautiful shot, Eric. Really, really good shot. Tap on the table there from Naoyuki as well. An appreciation. Very, very good shot indeed.
3 ball corner pocket.
Yeah, forced into a kick here.
Probably a bit thick. And it does pass between the 10 and the 5. So it's a chance
3 more corner pocket.
for Hoang to pull back to heel. Opening set, guys.
Little on the rails. Going to hope he's straight enough to stop. He's coming over, looking at the angle he wants. Looks okay on the straightness here.
These are the shots, Eric, that he plays so well, cues them so sweetly.
Yeah, I see him use that close bridge on the rail a lot.
It's very, very smooth. Just times the ball so well. Beautiful to watch.
Believe he's going to have to cross this over to the short side. Careful with the cue ball playing a little far towards the top left. Oh, he was straight enough. Going to the hill here, Mark.
Yeah, I think it's a fair scoreline, Eric. Both playing pretty good.
No missed balls. Yeah, no missed balls from Hoang. Did have that one mistake on the carom.
10 more corner pocket.
Oh, that must give him a huge lift when he hears all that cheering and whooping and hollering for him. I think the crowd are going to play a very, very big part in all of this man's matches from here on in. It was that very, very smart shot from Hoang that got the hook. Naoyuki hit the 3 but called it too thick, left it on. And this is the result. We're heel, Hoang breaking.
Was successful from the back rail on his last attempt. I think he'll stick there. Well, over to the side now, switching sides as well. Compared to his first side rail attack angle. Went for the cut break. Missed the 1, nothing down.
Yeah, I think he's going to be in trouble though after this shot from Hoang.
Yeah, like cutting the 1 near the 5. If he wants to get aggressive, he can try to play the cue ball back behind the 4, maybe behind the 2, a little less spin.
Yeah, I was thinking the other way, sending the 1 ball up by the 8 and hiding the cue ball this end of the table, but he'll probably play your shot. Yeah, he's called the 1 just in case, so he's playing your shot, Eric. Cue ball heading over towards the 2 off 2 rails.
Yeah, I'm just interested to see if he tries to go behind the 4. You can't really get behind the 4 because you have to come too tight of the 8. It's going to come off the 3rd rail and hit the 4. But if he goes behind the 2, there's a small risk of leaving it open. just cut it in.
Or just make it and finish perfect on the 2. What a shot that was. Still a bit of work to do though. 5 is a little bit awkward. But 4 to the 5 shouldn't be a problem, should it, Eric? On the same side of the table.
Yeah, it's just that the angle you need to get the cue ball on to pocket the 5, it's kind of tough to get back for the 6. But looks like if he misses the 7 slightly, coming back diagonally, could be okay.
Would you risk maybe going into it off of this?
I think it's too thick. You won't really open up the cue ball enough.
Yeah, just a straight draw. Now then, key shot in this rack coming right up. Key shot in the set, not just the rack, of course. Such an advantage to win the first set.
If he doesn't like the angle he gets on the 5, he can still bank it 3 rails around. Always overdrawn.
Well, can he still get
This
there?
one's not really... yeah, he could smooth draw it. Makes the shot missable.
Smooth draw with left.
Yeah.
5 ball corner pocket.
Yeah, he's just going to play safe around 3
safety.
rails.
Oh, has he got it? Has he got it?
Hasn't.
I don't think he has. I don't think he has. Well, that's a big mistake. Just had to hold the cue ball behind the 7. But it got away from him slightly. So, takes the glove off. He's ready to get out of the arena. He fears the worst.
Yeah, he had to cut it to avoid the 10 and just got a little too much energy in the cue ball. Might have been trying to draw right into the 7.
Going to have to play short side, Eric, on the 6 ball though. This rack not over just yet. Has to get from the 6 to the 7 as well. Exciting stuff here in Ho Chi Minh City.
Little straight mark. He's forced to come into the long rail position here. Has to elevate. Pocketing's pretty easy.
How is he on the 7?
He's got it.
Okay.
Just question. Yeah, just seeing if he can move over to the right a little with the cue ball.
Maybe just a little bit he can, Eric. Just enough to get away from it slightly. That's okay. So this...
That's enough there.
This in the context of the whole match, I think, is a huge shot. Draw from the 8 to the 9. Take the first set. Well, he's wobbled the 8. Clean cue ball, he said, straight away. Clean cue ball. Did it get a bounce on that? I want to see that again in slow motion. No, it didn't. It just wasn't accurate. He caught the far jaw. And I'll tell you what I noticed there, Eric. He hit it way harder than he's hit a lot of his shots. And there was really no need to with his stroke. I think that was just pressure alone, pure pressure on that 8 ball.
I agree. I would have kept the speed down there.
Yeah, he didn't even have to draw it back all the way, did he?
10 ball corner pocket.
Just such a beautiful QS. Well, Naoyuki had to put the glove back on, but the gloves are definitely off for this one. He has taken the first set against the local hero, Duong, Quoc, Hoang. It's Naoyuki who leads. They're taking a quick break. Eric Olafsson and myself, Mark White, we're going to do exactly the same, but we'll be back, we promise, as soon as the players are back. There's some stats, guys, for you to have a look at. Well, there you can see all the seating along this building. Tremendous sight, isn't it? 22 pool tables. All available to watch, guys, on Pro Billiard TV. Go there and all the games pop up for you. You just have to choose the match that you want to see, the table. Let's give you some more scores while we're waiting for the players to come back. Carlo Biardo is 2-1 down to Ko Ping Chung. That's over on table number 2. Alex Pagulayan has lost the first set, but is at rack up in the second against Marco Tojca. Jonas Magpantai is in trouble against Wojtek Szewczak from Poland. The Polish is 1 set up and 3-0 up in the second set. It's just gone 3-1 actually. Players are back. We're ready to go. Will be Naoyuki breaking off first in this second set. After snatching the first set, in where Duong Quoc, of course, broke first. So it's Naoyuki's turn to break first in this set. But it is winner breaks from here on in. He's just been blasting them from the side up to now. I don't see why he's going to change anything else. 1 set up.
Yeah, Quoc has the left side of the 1 here.
Four-ball on the pocket.
Feels like the combo's lined up enough that he's going to take a shot at it. Shot.
Yeah, good
Coming
control.
back strong
Cue ball as
immediately.
well.
Yeah, coming back
think he
strong
needs to get
immediately
off.
after that unexpected
Yeah,
error.
I think that's very important, Eric. I think to come back very, very quickly, strike early in this one. Got off to a bit of a slow start the first set, but I think this one is going to have a few more fireworks in it, mate.
One ball on the pocket.
Fine shot.
Knowing that if he played the 1 in the more obvious pocket, the top right, the position wasn't going to be there. Contacting the
Yeah,
9
used-
perfectly.
Used the 9 well, didn't he, Eric, there? Just about to say the same thing. Now that's how he cues. That's how he should have cued that 8 ball in that last rack, Eric. But he didn't. There was different pressure on that shot, though, wasn't there, in that last rack?
Yeah, again, odd that he overhit the speed because he's not a player that does that a lot. Really just didn't like being further from the 9. Angle was a little straight.
I just think he
Confident in hitting.
tightened up a little bit, maybe. Just tightened up a little bit.
Cue ball's playing off to the right a little.
Do you think he'll take this down the corner, Eric, now?
I think he has to. Position's just a little less complicated. Likes the side though. There's a 3 or 4 rail path back to the 8 in the top left.
You know what these sides are like. But they're okay if you hit them dead on like that. Great shot.
Yeah, that was the better play there. I was thinking more cue ball movement, but the 8 was available on the side. Good shot.
Oh, sounded a bit heavy, that contact.
Did.
Whenever I used to hear a cheer like that in the arena, I always thought that the match was over when you hear a big cheer like that. But this is how passionate these Vietnamese viewers are. They love their pool, the Vietnamese fans. And this is only going to inspire more of them. You wait for 2 or 3 years from now, how many Vietnamese players we have on the circuit. We already have a few now. Arena lighting looking lovely, Eric, isn't it? Always does look great, those 7 lights around. Don't fall asleep, Naoyuki. You might get a shot in a minute.
Yeah, he'll be up to the task. Hoang's broken from 3 different areas. So he's going to go back to the middle again. So he's going to go to the head string this time. 4th different break used in this match. Oh, just bridging with the cue ball further, but still from the back rail.
Wow, he really whacked them, didn't he? He's made a ball, made the 10 ball. That will come up, of course, but it still counts as a ball down.
Looks like it might block the path for the 2 to the bottom right.
Yeah, it depends how
Steady
close
hands
it
there
goes.
from the referee. Good job by the referee there, getting the ball spotted quickly, spotted properly.
Yep, way to go, Coco. Good stuff. Actually, a friend of mine, one of the referees, Perry Anderson, sends me a nice list every day of the referees for both tables 1 and 2, which I thought was really nice of him.
Looks like he has the left edge. Not going to get the safe here. Have to see if the 2 passes in the left middle.
Can he maybe force onto the rail and off again? Well, he can go onto the rail, Eric. Maybe dislodge this 2-ball with a bit of right hand spin, if he wants to use it, that is.
Good call. Take a lot of speed to make that happen. Not much else.
And he's got the cue power. Just don't snatch at it. Just do what you always do. Oh, we see that jump again. Little kick. I'd have the cue ball cleaned if that was me. You never know.
Didn't affect the shot,
you know,
too much.
Some of these chalks can cause that kind of thing. It's been proved. Very, very humid there as well. So the chalk does have tendency to grip the cue ball, Eric, you know, to stay on the cue ball. Then the humidity that there is there, it's going to help it. A little bit of moisture.
Yeah, I think... Oh, great try. I think the humidity is the main factor in what's happening with those kicks, because they are coming up a fair bit.
One more corner pocket.
Very close. Great effort. Kick and stick here. Oh, he's called the corner. What a shot.
And the cue ball looks okay too.
You think so?
Yeah, yeah, just by his body language, you look positive there.
Corner pocket.
I honestly thought he was playing the kick and stick there. Very aggressive shot from the Martian. Yeah, you were right, Eric. Was right on it.
A little tough to hold the cue ball here. He is looking over on the angle for the hold. He has good soft touch when he needs it. Shot. Slight angle going to the right off the 4.
Can he stun over enough, Eric, off it to play the 5 into this bottom left? Has he got that much
a little
angle?
more. Yeah, just a little more speed than comfortable, but he can get there.
Really makes me want to play, Eric, when I watch this guy play. Makes it look very easy. That stroke is just delightful.
Yeah, very graceful around the table.
If I only had his temperament, his talent, his work ethic.
That's it.
Apart from that. Two-0 lead coming up, Eric. Good start to this second set. Already won the first. Lost the first, rather. Looking
Yeah,
good
quick
to tie it up
recovery.
there, isn't he?
Yeah, quick recovery in the second set. Playing well.
Yeah, this is
Starting off with a
exactly what
jump.
we want. Yap has beaten Jonas Sato Comino in straight sets. So the man that looked unbeatable when he beat Fedor Gorst on this very table, Eric, earlier on this week, he really did look like he was in amazing form. It just shows you how fickle this game can be sometimes. But of course, Aloysius Yap is playing the best pool of his life right now. He's winning just about everything. Just won the US Open, the Florida Open. Who's to say he can't win the World 10 Ball Championship?
Yeah, he even topped it off with a small one in Asia after that. Back to the back rail. Cue ball a little closer this time.
This is exactly how I break 10 ball, Eric. Exactly. Apart from that bit. I don't hit them that well. Oh, no, that's unlucky. A little bump off the one ball. Good news. 5 and 9 look pretty nasty. Thinking time.
Also, the 2 is in a bad spot. Almost for sure he'll be playing safe here.
Wow. No problem,
Just thinking
Eric.
about how to get...
Short side combo on the 10. He's got to go for 3 fouls here, surely, hasn't he, with the balls as they are, Eric?
Yeah, he was just thinking about a way to get the 1 close to another ball for the 3rd foul. Don't really see how he's going to do that if he plays it on this angle. Left a decent 2 rail here.
Not the sort of shot you'll expect a pro to miss, is it? This 2 railer, Eric. Oh, he's jumping.
This is aggressive, Mark.
This is super tough. What a great jump. Knew if he left the 1 on, there's still the problem of the 2 ball. But what a jump that was. Look at the height he got on it. Almost jumped the 1 ball as well. Just caught on top of it.
I did notice that. So obviously a strong jumper. This might come out. It has. 2 balls still tied up down there. Drawing angle's coming right back into the 5, but he can do something with a follow here. Yeah, there's no future in shooting the 2 first, really.
One ball side pocket.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Called the side.
Yeah, didn't
Definitely
want that to
getting
go
this
in.
back. He's getting this back, Eric. Just to explain the rule there, guys, if you're maybe new to 10 ball, if you make a ball into a pocket that you don't call, your opponent has the choice of whether he wants to take what's left or put you back in Naoyuki called the side pocket there, made it in the corner, and straight away Duong Hoang said, I don't like it, you can have it, Naoyuki. This is a tough jump.
Yeah, big risk of the cue ball
going
going in. Yeah, risk of a scratch on the cue ball here.
Temple on the pocket.
Oh, he's done well. Done very well, hasn't he? Yeah, appreciated there by not only a couple in the audience, but by Duong Hoang as well. That was a very, very good shot. What did you think, Eric?
Yeah. Well, I think he purposely played the double kiss back. That's a rare shot. But just too much risk of going off into the corner if he hit the left side of it. Same type of risk here for Hoang.
Can he really thin it? No, he can't. He's just going to play a containing. Well, I joked about a short side 10 ball earlier. Of course, he's not going to play it. He's too close to the 2 ball. But there is a safety on here. Can get the cue ball down the other end of the table. 10 will stop the progress of the 2.
Good shot, left good distance.
Yeah, about as good as he could have expected, Eric, isn't it, from that position? He's done well.
He's left the right edge. Quoc is looking at targeting the cue ball behind the stack in the upper left.
Too thick. Way too thick.
Leavoy has to get aggressive here. Trying to play the pocket the 3 and play the cue ball into the top side of the 9. Let the cue ball keep on running towards the 4. Just a little tough to get enough. Oh, he's got to shoot quick here. Yeah, the cue ball was going to the right, so it was a little tough to get enough angle on the 3. If he draws back below the 5, there'll be good save options with the cue ball behind the 9. Might have got in between here where he's drawing into the 7, but can't draw to the right of the 7.
Oh, look at this for a top shot. What an attempt.
Yeah, purposely played a delayed draw there to create more angle going to the left. Nice shot.
What do you mean by delayed draw, Eric? How would you play that, just for people out there learning the game? How do you do a delayed draw? Is it slightly higher on the cue ball or what?
It's if you follow through longer, it'll tend to happen a little more. If you hit the ball harder, it'll tend to happen a little more. Both those factors kind of make the cue ball go forward first and then draw back, so you can kind of create an angle that looks like it's not even there. Usually you're falling through shorter to make the opposite happen. Because you're right, you could kind of just draw it a little less and create that angle too. But sometimes you just need to make a wider angle, yeah.
Thank you, Coach Eric. I learned something. I hope you guys are learning something at home as well. Some top-class pool being played. Some top-class commentary from Eric Big Red Hallefson. We love it, Eric.
Oh, we're looking to narrow the gap here. Pretty inviting layout.
Yeah, it only takes one shot to change a match sometimes. Win this one, go 2-1, it'll be breaking in the next one. Very possible he makes a ball and runs out. All of a sudden, we're back all square again, like we were in the first set.
Choice to play either side of the 10 here. I believe they'll come back across twice. Shot.
Yeah, perfectly played.
On the pocket.
Very nicely done. 2-1 it is in a highly entertaining match. Not sure what that man there is thinking. You never know. Very, very stoic face. Hard to judge. Bit of a poker face. Don't worry, I won't sing it. I don't do a very good impression. Lady Gaga, I am not. I'm Gaga, I'm just not Lady Gaga.
She was in Toronto this week. The average ticket price was about $400 Canadian. It's about $275 American dollars.
I heard Elton John was somewhere in America tonight where there was really bad rain or something. They were hoping it was going to stop in time. That man seems to be on a never-ending world tour. He just keeps going round and round and round the world.
Yeah.
He's still standing.
Oh, he switched sides that time. Still didn't find the results he's looking for. Looks like Quoc has about 2/3 of the pocket on the left side.
Bumble on the pocket.
Just called it straight in.
Yeah, love to see this go to a third set, as I'm sure the majority of the fans in the room would as well. But it's not the end of the line. The loser of this has a second bite of the cherry. This is a winner's qualification round, so there'll be one more chance.
Just draw out to the middle here. Adapt to whatever angle you get on the 4. Got to finesse this ball pretty well. Keep the speed low enough. Actually going to go forward.
Or has he got past it? He has.
Barely.
Flirting with the side, but played it very, very nicely.
Yeah, looking good now. Back into the angle for position on the 6.
Extension.
Caught it a little thin in the pocket, so didn't get as much draw as he intended. Still comfortable here.
6 ball corner pocket.
He can afford to go to the halfway line, can't he, Eric, here? It doesn't really matter. 7 ball in a nice position. There's Jeffrey DeLuna in the background, you can see. He was playing a little earlier on. And he actually won 2-0 against Vietnamese Phuong Nam Pham. So Jeffrey DeLuna. And has qualified for the redraw in the last 32.
Yeah, always interesting to see those big breakers when they come to the Pro Billiard Series, because it is a skill that is going to show up.
10 ball corner pocket.
No matter the attack angle, the harder you're able to hit it, better chance you have of fluking one in if you don't make the intended balls. Crowd's back in it here.
Yeah, great to hear as well, isn't it? It's kind of an atmosphere you only normally get at a final, but we're being treated to a great atmosphere here in Ho Chi Minh, and we expected, well, nothing less, to be honest, known the world over. Kind of like the Filipino fans as well. Fanatical Filipinos. Naoyuki not really in this set. Just waiting his chance.
Yeah, whenever you look back and think about what kind of mistakes the other player made to be in their spot, and you can't think of many, you know the opponent's playing very well. Nothing down. One is going to be real tight past the 2. Looks okay with it. Going to need some right spin.
1 ball corner pocket.
Oh, he's overdone it. Playing that inside spin, Eric. It's done what it does again. Just thinned the contact. Pushed the cue ball away from the bottom angle.
Yeah, over deflected the cue ball a little. Table looking good for Hoang. Ideally, he'd want the cue ball on the angle where the 8 is for the 4. Might even play to run into it. If he slides a little bit past it, he can still be straight enough on the 4 to draw straight back in between the 8-9. Looks like he is going to choose to run into it.
Well, just a couple of score flashes to bring you guys, if I may. Kopini against Ruslan Chinahov. Chinahov lost the first set. He's won the second, and he's 2-1 down in the third and deciding set, and Alex Montpellier has taken the first set against Cledio Caci, and they 1-1 in their second set. And Shane Van Boning has won again in straight sets against Yip Kim Ling. Back to you, Eric Orlifson.
Yeah, just last tough positional shot in this rack is the 4 to the 5. It's playing pretty natural, can come outside the 8. Look out.
Oh, swiped his cue down the rail there, you heard it. It's not a good idea to do that.
Yeah, I think if he felt if he came outside the 8, he was just going to get too much cut angle on the 5. It was there.
Oh, is this a turning point in this set? 40 years old, mounting the table. You'd have to roll me off it if I got on there. Oh, that's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Well, crowd enjoyed that one.
Hit it perfect. Great shot. Position.
Yeah, got the draw as well. Fantastic. He's taking a picture of himself on the TV, look. Great, isn't it, for the fans? I'm so happy for these Vietnamese people to see all these big tournaments now coming to their country. Must be fantastic for the economy as well. And of course they get to see the best players in the world, and the players will be hanging out at the pool rooms as well around there, getting the practice in after this closes at night. They'll be playing some matches around, and throughout the day, if they can't get a practice table, they'll be on the tables around the rooms in Ho Chi Minh City, which is great for them as well. Everything about it is just absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy for the Vietnamese, I really am. Their passion is being rewarded with big tournaments.
Wait for the applause here.
Yeah, fantastic. Pulled it back to 1 set each. Naoyuki has already left the arena. Eric Orlifson and myself are going to do it as well. But just before we do, Eric, what do you think so far?
I really still don't think there's much between them. I think both players are playing well. None of them really getting the break and run game going. But I just see it coming down to one small error in the third set. Looking forward to it.
On those stats, look at balls pocketed. Second set. That's the difference in the second set. Just 9 balls potted from Naoyuki. Okay, we're going to nip out quickly, guys. We're going to leave you to peruse those stats. Eric Orlifson, myself, Mark White. We'll see you when the players return. Well, isn't it great to see all these fans taking pictures of the arenas, sending them to all their friends, making them jealous that they're not there. So disappointment on the break from Duong Quoc Hoang there. And the 1 ball is on for Naoyuki. Can draw back with left-hand spin for the 2. Eric Hallofson is back with myself, Mark White. Great to have you with us, guys. Hope you're enjoying this as much as Eric and I are. What do you see, Eric, coming for this 3rd set?
Yeah, nice open table here. So, I don't know if he half miscued on that. I mean, he stood up. I think he must have caught a half miscue. Would have never been this far out of position.
I think he caught his hand on the edge of the table. That's what I thought. I'd like to see that again. It looked like he caught his hand.
Impeded the fall through and lost the speed?
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of what I heard, Eric. I didn't see anything, but I heard it.
Yeah, he kind of tapped the rail there, like his hand ran into the rail. It can happen.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, good effort. Now has he been a little bit fortunate? Yeah, I'd love to see that shot on the 1 ball again.
Yeah, this was a wide open table too. He was a big favorite to run it out.
Extension.
Yeah, 8 ball was blocking. Yeah, 8 ball must have been blocking the parts of the 2 that he needed to get to. Thought he could cheat it.
Nothing opening up though just yet, Eric. Another good safety.
Yeah, lucky he nicked the 9 there, otherwise the 2 ball might have come up too far. Does have him now. Quoc is going to try to draw the cue ball behind the... Oh, he's going to... Man, this... I guess you create distance either way.
Did he call the bank?
He did. Just called the 2. It's very thin. Just looking to make something happen. Undercut it.
Two ball side pocket.
Oh, both getting good rubs.
Yeah, we was trying to get into it 2 rails there. Ended up catching it 1 rail.
Two ball side pocket.
Six ball is going close, but not there.
Pretty tough to try this combo. Safes aren't easy.
avoided the double kiss. Needs a bit of luck. May have it. Hidden behind the 3, Eric. Good
Yeah,
weight
he's
as
good
well.
there. Oh, he'll be on a guaranteed hit. He's going to try to swerve around the left side of the 3. Oh, we're looking to make something happen in this set. Overdid it. Might have blocked the pocket, but worst case scenario has the carom. Might have to go rail first with the carom.
7 ball, corner pocket.
Oh, nice. A bit straight, Eric.
Yeah, a lot straight. It's going to want to be drawing to the long rail here. Just really didn't have any angle. Believe it has enough pocket past the 4. He does have the bottom left. Draw's going to slow the cue ball down here. 1 rail across. Missable shot though, Mark.
He's playing with a lot of confidence now, isn't he? And the crowd must surely lift him. Just to let you know, guys, losers qualification in the men's will be at 3 p.m. tomorrow. We start at 1 as always. We'll be starting with the ladies 9 ball. Played that very sweetly, softly, maybe just a little bit straight on this. Don't think it's a problem though. Can just draw back to the rail, Eric. Should be fine.
Yeah, as long as he's not drawing into the corner, looks okay. Either way, and small probably was drawing into the corner, so followed out of it. Shot here. Properly recognizing he wants the half ball angle more than a full ball angle there. Two rail draw, looking good to take the first game of the third set. Both players will be targeting getting to 3 games. That'll guarantee them a shootout. Ultimate goal to win the set outright. Crowd getting behind him
perfect
now.
shot. Perfect shot again, Eric. Straight on this 10 ball. Yeah, I wonder how that man feels. He's completely surrounded on all sides.
Yeah, something funny happened on the first positional shot from the 1 to the 2 for Oi. Either hit his hand on the rail or miscued.
I missed watching it again, to be honest. I really wanted to see that
show
again
it.
as well. Oh, they didn't show it. Okay. I don't feel as bad now then. Referee Coco. $21.43.
No seats left in the arena here. Back over to the right long rail for this one. It's gone from the middle on a couple breaks. Nice square hit. Nothing down. Don't mind pushing him to the straight-in pocketing angle on the 1. Won't be able to really play position on the 2 in that case. Safes won't be that easy if he pushes there. Hasn't really looked at the short rail push yet.
In top left, yeah, where he's looking now, yeah.
Yep.
Your telepathy just takes a little bit longer to get through, Eric, than he's used to. Telepathic coaching, that would be something, wouldn't it, if you could perfect it?
Be a millionaire.
Yeah, oh yes.
Decided to go with a little more angle.
Real game of cat and mouse, isn't it? The push out. Two brains going at each other. May give it back. Especially now the shot clock's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Oil will be trying to cross the 1 up the middle. Ideally not hitting the 4. And bring the cue ball back towards, I believe it's the 5 up table.
Extension.
Good shot.
Yeah, good shot. Great shot. Nice round of applause. And also a tap on the table from the Martian. Shot.
4 ball's going to come into play. Yeah. Right edge at best here for Oy. If you can see any part of it, going off the thin side is going to play behind the 265. Yeah, it's a little tough. Might run into the 9.
One more extension.
Oh, look out. Just got down to the end of his shot clock mark, and I think actually tried to hit that side of the 9. Maybe thought of the smallest risk of going off into the corner. But it wasn't always going to scratch here just because he hit that side of the 9.
Yeah.
Almost did what he was trying, but went into the pocket.
Kopinyi has beaten Ruslan Chinakhov 2-1.
little bit of traffic heading towards ideal position on the 5. Likely try to find a window between the 6-8. It's on good angle for that. Looking good now. 8 connects to the 9 perfectly. Into the angle play on this one. Just going to go one rail, keep it simple.
Slightly too far, Eric.
Yeah, and he can play the cue ball in front of the 8, but that won't bring the perfect angle on the 7. Not as far as pocketing it, just getting good on the 8. Just has to be careful here. Yeah, just played his way right out of it on the first shot. Just waiting for either player to get something going on the break. Hoang went back over to the side rail last break.
Yes, this for a very important 2-rack lead in the deciding set. He's one from being safe, so to speak. Guaranteed at least a shootout. Just a slight overrun, nothing to worry about. Nerves of steel, this man. He's overcut it slightly, but okay, it's in. Yeah, breaking Eric to get to that magic 3 number. 3 is the magic number in the final deciding set, because if you do get there, your opponent behind can only be a shootout. A little bit unlucky there from Moy. Just slightly misjudged.
Yeah, it's rare that you'd say, I hit it how I wanted, and then you actually scratch. Just when you're going off another ball. Tough to control the cue ball.
6 to 7. Over hit the 9 to the 10 just slightly, but never in any doubt, was it? Yeah, that side. At the other side, it goes way, way up there. Tiered seating. Naoyuki looking a little bit, I don't know really how he was looking, but not happy.
Nine balls past the side pockets, but nothing down again.
Yeah, does the one go? I think it does. Does it go past the 4? It certainly does.
Yeah, gonna have to get into the short side on the 2. Might actually be playing into it a little more. We don't want to be playing into it because it's tough to develop the 2 exactly. Yeah, there's a small angle going to the right.
Can he bump the 8 ball, Eric? I was wondering.
I don't think he can get through the angle at all. It's the cue ball's going too far to the right. Oh, you're right, Mark. Nice shot. Needs every rack from here on in if he wants to avoid a shootout situation.
Been a fascinating match, it really has. Both guys going at it right from the get-go. There's been some fabulous safety in this. I've really enjoyed the strategic side of this match. I really have. I think it beats break and run after break and run with a template rack. I really do.
Yeah, there's uncertainty in every game. And every game kind of has to be won in rewarding fashion, not just from getting on the one and taking easy runouts.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I think Duong Quoc Hoang is the last hope for the Vietnamese, certainly in the men's side anyway, in the World 10 ball. I just had a quick look through. I couldn't spot any others.
Yeah, getting down to half the field left now in the men's.
Yeah, 96 runners. Just a couple of no-shows because of either visa issues or health. So QA looks like he's going to pull a rack back in this deciding set. Still can't pick a winner, Eric.
Especially with the way the break's going. Did everything he wanted on the break. Got great dispersion.
A few more latest scores for you guys. Oliver Schnellnocky is a set-up and 2-1 up against Robbie Capito. Aloysius Schaap has spoiled Jonas Salto Comino's hopes. Mark Maggie is now a set down and 3-3 to Filipino Mark Estiola. Lee Van Cortez beaten 2-0 by Poland's Simon Kural. Jeffrey DeLuna 2-0 winner. And Mateusz Nigoki and Ko Tae Yong are a set each and 1 rack each in their deciding set. Wu Kunlin a set up against Gerson Martinez. Alex Montpellier going well against Claudio Cacci. 1 set all in that one. Copigny has just beaten Ruslan Chinahov 2 sets to 1. Shane Van Boning also went through in straight sets 2-0. Wow. Break of the night so far, Eric, in my opinion. What did you reckon?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Could hit them nice and square. But of course, nothing on the 2.
One went flying in the centre. The other 5 ball went flying into the bottom right as we look. Love to have seen a speed gun on that break, Eric. He really did larrup them.
Yeah, easily over 25 miles an hour, probably closer to 30.
Do you know what the record is, by the way? What is the speed record? 38 or something? I saw some big
People
guy
say-
at Derby City Classic where they held
Yeah,
a speed
people say
competition.
Bustamante hit like 38 to 40.
Wow.
I think that was before video evidence. Could be a fishtail, but he definitely could hit them hard. Anything over 35 is just rocket speed.
What do you reckon your fastest speed has been that you've hit a ball? Because you're a pretty big guy, you can hit them as well.
Yeah, between 30 and 35. I can topping out around 35 probably.
Wow. As long as you never hit me at 35 miles an hour, that's okay. I'll do my best not to give you a reason to, put it that way.
Two ball side pocket.
Kick and stick. Always called this one on the side. Tells me he's going 2 rails at it.
Extension.
Perfect. Appreciated by the home crowd as well. Very, very good shot.
Comfortable jump if he wants it. Thinking about kick options where he could possibly control the 2 better.
Extension.
I think I'm actually going to pop over to Vietnam myself, you know, Eric. It's only an hour and 20-minute flight away from me. And I'm
Two ball side
in
pocket.
between, well, after the Bali tournament, and I'll be back before the Florida final one of the year, the big one for the ladies 9-ball. Just
Yeah,
going
World
to enjoy
Junior
the course
Championships
soon.
coming up in Spain too.
When's that?
Last week of November.
I'm going to have to do some planning, aren't I?
Two ball corner pocket.
Still trailing here. Always called the offense. Just in case. Position was too tough.
Yeah, nice shot. Got the 2-ball in a great position.
If Hoang wants to get aggressive here, he can run the cue ball at the 6. Risking that. Does he have enough? Yeah. Risking that is coming directly into the corner pocket. Game winner, possibly, if he executes here. It's looking a little tight. Don't believe he was trying to go into that side of it, but it worked.
Yeah, 25th of November till the 2nd of December. The World Junior Championships and the Men's International Open as well. The Little Monster Men's International Open. Looking forward to both of those. Put it in your diaries, guys. 25th till the 2nd of December, Spain. Viva España.
Two ball corner pocket.
Hoang in a similar spot that Oi was in 2 shots ago. It was called the corner. That's the shot I thought Oi was going to go with. Hoang
got
tried it.
nicely on the
Didn't get
three.
it.
Maybe played it just a little bit hard. I know he had to hit it quite hard, but it didn't seem like his normal stroke. Just sounded different.
Yeah, only 2 balls he's missed in this set. Been real high speeds into the corner.
Oh, look at this behind the 7. Look at this behind the 7. Naoyuki willing the 2 to stop. Another tap on the table.
Yeah, he does have a path, a 2-rail path here.
Very high standard safety, isn't it? Sometimes called the Japanese Joker. There's nothing funny about this shot at all. Oh, unlucky. Widened off the second rail.
Yeah.
Looking a bit confused, bemused. Doesn't know where to go.
Straight back will work here. He was thinking about taking the thinner side of the 1 and following it. I actually like this play.
Is it hard enough? It is. It's perfect. If it slows up or doesn't want to be straight, not too bad with the 4 where it is, but would like to get away from the rail slightly. Eric?
Yeah, pretty straight. Can shoot the left side of the pocket and create some angle into the short rail likely. Pardon me, the long rail. Too straight. Missable ball here. We've seen a lot of balls missed into the side pocket this week. Just got it down.
Big moan from the audience. Oh, thought it was going to stay up. Oh, it's getting very, very edgy out there now. This is going to be 2-2 by the looks of it. Moving ever closer, Eric, to the number 3. And we know what 2 3s mean.
Yeah, right down to the wire here.
Ooh, moving the bridge hand again. A little bit of tension in the air. We'd expect nothing else. He's getting a move on. He's getting hungry.
Yeah, really walking around
dinner.
quickly.
He wants some dinner,
Step
Eric.
in a step.
Yeah. So 2-2 it is. We breaking to try and get to the hill first. But if he can, the tension in this room is going to be off the scale. It really is. Yeah, there was the mistake. Catching the 8 ball on his way to the 2. Naoyuki just about got the 4 ball down. The rest were elementary. My dear Hallofson. Finishing off with an unmissable 10.
Boy hasn't changed breaking spots for the whole match. Made the 1 on his last break. Made 2 balls. Just didn't get on the lowest number ball.
Alex Montpellier hanging in there. He's 1-1 in sets, but 1 rack down in the deciding set against Claudio Cacci. So Yonko is 1-1 with Mateusz Sznigoki, but it's the South Korean who's got a 2-1 lead in their deciding set. Apart from that, everything else is finished, guys. Losers qualification, I should say, is being filled.
Same break as last time, 3 down this time now. And finally a shot on the 2. 4 might not go. I don't think it does. But at least some kind of starter here. We can get into maybe a real positive save.
Well, listen to this. Carlo Biardo took the first set against Koping Chung, and they're 3-3 in their second set. That's available on table 2, guys. Oliver Sznolnoki a set up and 3-3 against Robbie Capito. Let's get back to this one.
It's kind of in the exact same spot he was in 3 or 4 racks ago, where he tried to line the cue ball up with the 7. Yeah.
Yeah, over the other side of the table, wasn't it? This side of the table. This one's over that side of the table.
Yeah, he can't get it wide enough. He's going to go bank. Got it.
Wow, that's a gutsy shot, Eric.
I believe the cue ball's playing to the long rail here. Good thing for Roy, because it'd be very tough to draw this ball. Got to stroke through this good. Can't catch any stun here.
Oh, he's snatched at it. A lot of body movement. This could be the chance that Duong, Quoc, Hoang and the whole of Vietnam wants. So hand up, body up, head up. Lots of body
moved while he was
there.
down on the ball. It's tough to generate power when you're on the rail. Just kind of threw a little body English at that one.
Well, it's okay, this. It's okay. You're playing short side on the
7 in the same pocket.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're going to have to come short side on the 7, Eric, isn't he? 4 rails, maybe. Certainly 3. Big pressure out there now.
Got it.
Oh, once it off the rail, though, it's okay. Can slide this down the long rail.
7 ball, corner pocket.
Hold for the 9. Can he, Eric, in the same pocket? I think so.
Looked like it at first.
Looks a little different from this angle, but I think he's okay. Yeah, nice touch. What drama here on a Tuesday evening in Ho Chi Minh City. Perfect on the 10. Hold on to the roof, hold on to your hats, block your ears. It's a big cheer coming. Well, what he would
Last
give
hope
for a break and run now, Eric.
Yeah, to be fair, always been a little unlucky on his last 2 breaks. Made 2 balls. Well, I guess this one he actually made a mistake, but had to develop something. But Quoc is looking for that elusive break and run here.
I love seeing those replays. The Vietnamese crowd are clapping even faster than they do in real time.
Mm-hmm.
Referee Coco making sure they're as tight as possible. Deep in thought, Naoyuki just maybe doing a bit of deep thinking, gone into Zen mode, and he's wide awake, almost like hypnotising himself to stay calm. Staying with the break, Eric. In for the side.
Sides.
The ball in. Oh, how's that 5 not gone in? The 7 has though. And he does have a chance as well, I think, at the 1, does he, Eric?
Yeah, he looks pretty confident going back to his chair.
I think the 3 ball dropped as well, didn't it, in the end?
It did. Yeah, you can tell by the look in his eye. It's there.
4-5 combo. Or does he come round for the 4, Eric, into the same pocket?
2 balls on
he's
there
gonna-
still. Overcut it.
He's gone across it, Eric, badly. Wow. We could be headed to Shootoutsville. Yeah, overcut it by quite some distance.
Yeah,
Still
the
a
8
buzz.
ball was just blocking his natural feel on the pocketing on that one. Always playing quickly, confidently.
I think it's when he's at his best, to be honest.
I agree. Total feel player.
Yeah.
Just let your feel take over.
Same as all great naturally talented players over the years as well. It's in his walk. It's in his body movement. Always on the edge of brilliance. Ooh. Ooh, it's gone awkward. Slightly. Doesn't have much to do with the cue ball though. Thanks to that big break from Hoang, made so many balls. Just has to drop this in.
Yeah,
Maybe can draw, stun out a little bit.
Couldn't really do much. Following angles taking him through to the short side now. He'll be okay with that.
Well, 2 balls away from a 10-ball shootout. If you've never witnessed one, you are in for a treat. If you thought this was drama, you wait until the shootout starts. The home crowd are going to love it. And I can't pick a winner in that, Eric, as I'm sure you can't either. It's just anybody's now, isn't it? Who holds the nerve?
Yeah, of course. Oi had that one famous 14-inning shootout, so anyone that can go 14 innings in the shootout, you know that they're strong at it. Hoang hasn't played in that many Pro Billiard Series events, so he'll be lesser on the experience.
Yeah, I just want to add something to that, though. That famous one, the shootout with the samurai pose afterwards when Naoyuki finally beat Jesus Atencio. I was actually commentating on TV table, and the TV table, the players on there wanted to stop to watch it. So we literally stopped the game. So let's just play this first shot and then I'll explain. the shootout rules to you guys. Smashes it in Carlo Biardo style. So there'll be 4 innings, 2 from each side of the table. Duong Quoc Hoang won the lag, so he had the choice of whether he wanted to go first or second, and he gets to choose which side he goes first. The 10 ball is placed where it's racked in the rack, not on the spot, where it's racked in the rack, about 3 inches behind the head spot. There's a shot clock going on, and that's what I wanted to add about that long 14-13 against Jesus Atencio. There was no shot clock on that one. There is a shot clock on this one. And he's missed it. Oh, the crowd cheering. The crowd cheering. Naoyuki. But don't forget, guys, it's not the end of the line for the loser in this round. They get another chance tomorrow on loser's side qualification. So it's not the end of the run. This is a winner's qualification round. They've got one more bite of the cherry. So now we swap sides. 10 ball must go in the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah, Hoang has the fate of the match in his hands here. If he makes the last 3, Oi won't be able to catch him.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I'm surprised the side that Duong Quoc Hoang actually started from, because as a right-hander you would favour the side that he's just played his second shot from, surely. So maybe that was a little bit of a tactical thing there. Perhaps he's been practicing those particular shots from that side. Anyway, Oi to shoot, you feel he has to make it really. It won't be over, of course. If he doesn't, Duong Quoc Hoang can still miss, don't forget. Yeah, good shot, Naoyuki. Here he goes, he's playing with the crowd, he loves it. That's the Naoyuki we want to see. Having a little bit of fun. He really is great. Well, there's people filming it, there's people photographing, taking selfies, videoing it, sending it to their friends. Second night running, we've had a 10 ball shootout. And on the 9 ball earlier on with Kelly Fisher. So it's quite simple. Naoyuki has to make his next shot. If he doesn't, it's a win for Duong Quoc Hoang. It's as simple as that. He must make this shot. I'm sure they're all chatting. What are the rules? What's happening? Does he have to make this one? What if he doesn't? Plain and simple, is a must make for Naoyuki. And it goes. But if Duong Quoc Hoang makes this one, he wins anyway. So it's all in his own hands here, Duong Quoc Hoang. Well, how would you be feeling now, Eric? Stepping up, knowing you got to make this and you win.
Yeah, kind of a free roll feel here. And if he does miss, he's not out. Expecting him to make it.
Still has to make his, even if Duong doesn't make this. It's there! It's there! Naoyuki is beaten in the shootout. The noise is absolutely crazy. What a crescendo. What an end to this. Full respect to Naoyuki as well. Played his part in that match as well. Fantastic entertainment. I tell you what, it doesn't get much better than that, does it? Thank you so much to Eric Hallofson and myself, Mark White, going around fist pumping everyone. He's earned his spot in winners qualification. Unfortunately for Naoyuki, he'll have to go one more match. There are no more matches tonight, though. I don't think I could handle another one. We're back at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you so much for your company. Good night for now.